Hello, I'm Lincoln Henderson, Master Distiller for Angel's Envy, and it's my pleasure to be able to present to you this Angel's Envy special blend program, which it's very exciting for me because we have the opportunity for our loyal consumers, our loyal accounts, to be able to actually do what I do in putting together Angel's Envy to enter into the marketplace. In this case, you're going to be able, with this program, to taste 3 different whiskeys, A, B, and C, and taste those whiskeys and evaluate each one individually, and then start blending. I suggest starting with A and pouring. Let's just control the amount that we put in each glass. Let's just put about 20 cc's, which is a little less than an ounce, and pour that into the glass. And then swirl the glass, sniff it, and basically what you're doing here is you're going to pick up, at full proof, you're going to pick up basically what comes out of the barrel. It comes from the wood and through the maturation of the whiskey in the barrel. So you'll pick up a lot of vanilla, a lot of caramel. You can pick up a little bit of fruit in this case, but at the full proof, it's going to be difficult to evaluate all the other subtle nuances that are within the whiskey. So I would suggest adding a little bit of water. I would suggest adding like 1 part whiskey, 2 parts water, because what you're getting are full strength from the barrel. And then you'll swirl it and sniff it, and then you can actually pick up all the fine nuances that are coming from the whiskey itself and from the barrel, which you'll pick up a lot of ripe fruit, a lot of spicy notes, and each sample will have different levels of these flavors and aromas. Okay, now that you've evaluated each of the samples A, B, and C, and you've jotted down notes, the differences in each one, I would suggest starting out your blending by doing a 10, 10, and 10 milliliters, so it's equal parts. And you can do that in the graduate. You may be a little more careful about mixing than I am right now, but basically you're going to come up with a blend of 30 milliliters, and then pour that in your nosing glass. And again, sniff, evaluate the overall barrel characteristics and what's coming from the barrel, and then add water to it. And you're going to actually reduce it down to about 30% alcohol in this. You see it has a nice, beautiful, you want to look at the color too. The color is so important, and it should have sort of a reddish, little reddish amber to it, a little bit of pinkish color coming from the port. And you want to slop it around like this. Take a sip. And then what you're doing now is evaluating the mouthfeel. The different barrels will actually have different mouthfeel due to the differences in the barrel. Each barrel is different that we put our bourbon into, and then the port barrels are going to be a little bit different, each one individually. So now you'll continue this process. You may, looking at your notes, feel like you need a little more of A, a little less of A, a little more B, a little more C, pardon me, and come up with your final mix. Okay, now that you have come up with the blend that you feel like it expresses your desire, the type of Angel's Envy that you would like to have, so we would ask you to pour, to fill this 100 milliliter bottle with your blend, and Here I have a little bit left in the glass. I was going to keep this for me. But you fill this bottle and put the cap on. Then you're going to fill out this card with the percentages of A, B, and C. So you could have 10% A, 10% B, and 80% C. Or you could actually have what we started with, like 33, 33, and 33 plus, and or you could have 50% A. It all depends on your wishes. And you fill this out with the percentages for each one, and then you include this with all your information, the name, your distributor rep, the account. So then you take your 100 ml sample, this card, and then you put it in this envelope, which is addressed to Louisville Distilling Company, and mail it to us. And then we'll go from there.